Hello, friends. It's day 25 in the 30-day series of Celebrating You, um, where we relive, retell um, moments of pride, glory, achievements, accomplishments. Um, the video is meant to be a placeholder for all of us to document for myself in the video and for you down in the comments, um, just to put it out there. Um, to share with the community and as an acknowledgement to the universe for the moment that we had or the experience that we had. So I'll get into it. My day 25 uh, entry is quitting smoking and drinking. So, um, I never really had an issue with alcohol, or a lot of people say that, but I really didn't. And I did smoke a little bit, maybe a little bit too much. Maybe I was like almost at a pack a day, cigarettes. Didn't do drugs or anything like that, but I did have a smoking habit when I was younger, and it was probably because of bowling. Well, I don't know. It is what it is. I had I had a little bit of an issue with it, and I didn't really drink a lot. Um, it's more of a social drinker. Um, it was usually when it was around bowling. So like when I bowled in tournaments and stuff like that. So I was really into bowling. And Friday, Saturday night, we would bowl in tournaments wherever we could find a tournament. Um, there was just like a routine or a schedule for us. Um, and so usually we'd drink after bowling. We'd smoke during in between games, smoke cigarettes in between games, um, and then I would have like one or two beers afterwards. I never was into hard liquor or anything, and wine always gave me a headache. So I just two Bud Lights, and that was it. Um, but why is it a proud? If I didn't have an issue with it, why is it a proud moment? Was because when right before my daughter was born, I I had a realization that it was time to grow up, and I always felt like I was a responsible person, especially at a young age, just because I knew what I was supposed to do, and so I just did it. I never really complained about it. Um, but I knew before she was born that now you have to really be serious, um, be more responsible, because there's somebody that's depending on you. Um, and so I made a promise to her unborn self that I would never do anything that would jeopardize me coming home. And so I picked smoking and drinking. And so the promise was to I wouldn't do it anymore, so that I would never put myself in a position to where I couldn't come home. And it's, fast forward 20 years later, I haven't had a drop of alcohol or smoked a cigarette. I just quit cold turkey. And so I think for me, just sticking to it, that's the accomplishment, and that's something that I'm proud of because I put my mind to something, Well, I felt something that was very important. I put my mind to it, and I never looked back. Never like, ooh, well, I'll just have one beer. It won't hurt. I just made the commitment and I stuck to it. Um, I don't even see a big deal, but I guess for me, just my daughter's grown up now. She's a young adult. Like sometimes people are like, "Oh, you don't drink, you don't drink." Oh, no, it's okay. I don't. Never really felt the need to, but also when the moments came up, I always remember that promise that I made to her unborn self, and stuck to it. I guess for me, it's an accomplishment because I stuck to something, right? Um, and I didn't allow myself to have a cheat day or bend the rules or the rules that I set for myself. I don't feel like it's a big deal for somebody to have a couple of drinks or even if they were to be a social smoker. But it's just something for me that I look back on as a pretty cool thing. I don't know if it was an accomplishment or achievement, but I think it's pretty cool that I made a promise that I was able to keep for so long. But that's it. That's a quick entry for day 25. We're almost there. We're almost to day 30. So, what's your moment? Share in the comments, like and subscribe, all the YouTubey things. Um, and closing, just remember in order to eat from the fruit of the tree, sometimes you have to go out on a limb. Embrace your fears. It's a good thing. See you guys tomorrow.